In a world where logic often takes a back seat to grandiose declarations, President Donald Trump once again dazzles us with his latest act in political theater. This time, the stage is set for an epic showdown over tariffs on China, an issue that has invoked the ire of a conservative legal group, the new Civil Liberties Alliance, NCLA. Their lawsuit, filed in the sunny state of Florida, accuses Trump of wielding his emergency powers as if they were a golden scepter, turning the notion of checks and balances into a mere footnote in the Constitution. In this episode of Trump's Greatest Hits, the president has decided that the best way to combat the opioid crisis is by imposing a 34% tariff on Chinese imports. Yes, you heard that right. Apparently, the secret to solving a domestic health crisis is by making sure Americans pay more for imports. It's a plan so cunning, one might even imagine it was hatched in a boardroom somewhere, with a chorus of "Make America Wealthy Again" ringing out as the soundtrack. Emily Ley, a small business owner from Pensacola, Florida, finds herself caught in the crossfire of Trump's tariff tango. Her company, Simplified, now faces the daunting task of navigating these economic waters without a life raft. According to the lawsuit, Trump's invocation of the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, IEEPA, to justify his tariffs is akin to using a butter knife to cut through a steak. Ineffective and a little embarrassing. John Vecchione, the NCLA's senior litigation counsel, aptly points out that the IEEPA is not a magic wand that allows tariffs to appear out of thin air, much to the president's probable dismay. The crux of the complaint is that the president has sidestepped Congress, like a quarterback dodging an overzealous linebacker, to impose tariffs that the legislative branch never approved. This creative interpretation of emergency powers has left legal experts scratching their heads and wondering if perhaps they missed the memo, where tariffs became the go-to solution for all emergencies. The president's strategy is as clear as mud. Declare a national emergency, impose tariffs, and voila, the opioid crisis is solved. Never mind that the law was intended for rapid responses to international emergencies, not as a tool for rearranging the economic chessboard. If this isn't a textbook case of overreach, then perhaps we need to update the textbooks. Meanwhile, the administration remains steadfast in its defense. White House Principal Deputy Press Secretary Harrison Fields assures us that President Trump has the broad authority to impose these tariffs, as if the Constitution were a suggestion rather than the cornerstone of American democracy. Fields even suggests that this is all part of a master plan to achieve victory in court, though one can't help but wonder if this is the same plan that promised Mexico would pay for a certain wall. As the lawsuit unfolds, Trump has taken to his favorite platform, Truth Social, to assure us that China's retaliatory tariffs are simply a sign of panic. According to him, China is the villain in this melodrama, and their decision to match the 34% tariffs on U.S. goods is a sign of weakness. In Trump's world, this trade war is less about economic strategy and more about who can yell checkmate the loudest. It's a riveting spectacle, reminiscent of a soap opera, where the plot twists are as frequent as the commercial breaks. One can't help but feel a twinge of amusement watching a president so committed to his vision of greatness that he's willing to redefine the very fabric of international trade, all in the name of making America wealthy again. And dear viewers, as we watch this saga unfold, we invite you to join the conversation. What do you think of Trump's latest tariff escapades? Is this a bold move or just another day in the theater of the absurd? Share your thoughts in the comments below. While you're at it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this satirical take and hit that subscribe button to stay updated on the latest in political comedy. As the dust settles and the tariffs loom, we are left to ponder the future of U.S.-China relations. Will these economic maneuvers bring about prosperity, or will they simply add another chapter to the annals of political absurdity? One thing is certain. In the world of Trump, the show must go on, and we're all just along for the ride.